Hi everyone, welcome to One Bible Verse today. So today we're reading from Proverbs chapter 11 from verse 29 and 30. I think we do verse 30, which is a key verse for today. It says, "The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and the one who is wise saves lives." So one who is wise saves lives, and I hope this word blesses someone today. Secondly, I wanted to talk about the reason why we have One Bible Verse a Day. So One Bible Verse a Day is out there to encourage people to give their life to Jesus once and for all, because we believe that Jesus made the sacrifice on the cross of Calvary, and that sacrifice was made once and for all. The Bible says it was made once and for all, and there is no other sacrifice that will be made. Rather, there will be forgiveness of sins when we come to Jesus for our salvation. All right, so salvation is coming to Jesus and rejecting sin and being responsible for our relationship with Jesus. So being responsible means that we have to water this relationship by reading the word, by sharing the word, and by loving the word, right? Loving Jesus and doing whatever God has told us to do. Secondly, to remember that we don't need to go every time there's an altar call in the church to go and rededicate one's life to God. What I mean by this is, the enemy puts in our lives sometimes this lie that yes, you can go into sin even though you've given your life to God. You can go into sin or just stand on the fence, and at the end of the day, whenever there's an altar call, the one goes back to the altar to say, "I rededicate my life to God." And the next minute the person is back to sin, and then the next Sunday goes back to rededicate their lives to God. And I think that's quite not a good practice. What's good is that you're responsible, and the Bible says that a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So that shows that person is double-minded, right? That shows a double-minded person. So we don't need to be classified as double-minded. We need to be stable in all our ways, and that means we need to take responsibility at every point in time, in everything that we're doing concerning our lives. And salvation is a very vital part of our life on earth. So rededicating your life is not bad at all, but going over and again and intentionally entertaining sin, knowing that you can go back to do that, is what is not acceptable. What's acceptable is being responsible and holding your relationship with Jesus very close to your heart, and making sure that it's that the relationship is going smoothly, and that you read the word and you water it, and that you hear from God as well. That is very, very important, that you hear from God. That you hear from God. So with this, I'm gonna leave you now, and I'll see you in my next live. Till then,